So, welcome to today's class. Let us study about reasoning and aptitude. The topic will be direction sense test. Okay, this is an important topic for bank exam or any other competitive exam. This is very important. So, to clear the concept, let us see the definition of direction sense test. Let us see the concept. Okay, the concept behind the directions is same that we use in our daily life to solve the direction sense test. First, we need to make a sketch of the data provided for four main directions are. Now there are four main directions. Which are there? North, south, east and west. Now these are the four main directions, right? They are the four main directions. Okay, so I hope you have understood which are the four main directions are in this. Next, moving towards the next part. Okay, you can take down this. Okay, all this. Now here you can see north, south, east, west. These are the four main directions. Now for cardinal direction, northeast. Now for these are the cardinal direction, the dotted lines which you can see. This is the northwest, this is the northeast. Okay, so you all can see northwest, northeast, then southeast and southwest. Okay, here are your north, south, east and west. Okay, the marked red with red. Okay, so there are cardinal directions. So okay, let me rub this. Now moving towards the next part, you all can take down this. Okay, draw this and keep. Now for cardinal directions, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, and this I have already explained you all here only. Now these are the direction facts. Next topic you all can take direction facts. There are some points, important points. You can take down. The first point is at the time of the sunset, the shadow of the object or a man facing east is always in the east. Remember this point. It says that at the time of the sunset, the shadow of an object or any man facing towards the east is always towards the east. It will be always towards the east. Okay. Next, let us see. Next point, it says that at the time of the sunrise, the shadow of the object is always in the west. So, at the time of sunrise, the shadow of an object is always in the west. Okay, at the time of sunrise, it is at west. At the time of sunset, it is always in the east. Remember these points, these concepts. Next will be what? The third point. The third point says if a man stands facing the north at the time of the sunrise, his shadow will be towards the left or towards his left, and at the time of the sunset, it will be towards his right. Okay. And the fourth point says that at 12 noon, the rays of the sun are vertically downward, hence there will be no shadow. Now moving towards the next page, that is the clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. If you move in direction which is same as the moving direction of clock hand, your movement is called clockwise direction. Now this is the definition of a clockwise turn. Okay, now here is the clockwise turn. It will move towards it will go like this. Okay, it will go like this. Clockwise direction. Suppose if you have a circle, right, and it's like this, right, so obviously it is going to move like this. It will move like this. Okay, whereas anti-clockwise turn will be take an anti-clockwise like this way if it is, right, so it going to move. It will come like this, ulta. Okay, so it will move like this. So you all can take down both. Okay, which turn? This is a clockwise turn, this is an anti-clockwise turn. Now let us see what is a clockwise turn. And we have seen clockwise turn definition I gave you all. Now let us see what is anti-clockwise. Now, as you all can see over here, this is the definition of anti-clockwise turn. Okay, you all can take down this definition. If you move in the opposite direction, if you are moving into the opposite direction of the clockwise direction, your movement is called anti-clockwise direction, as I showed you all. Suppose if you have a clock like this, it will keep on moving, it will come like this. Okay. So now let us take one example for a better understanding. So take down this example. It says Garima starts moving from a point P towards east. After walking some distance, she turns her left. Now her direction is definitely towards, see, okay. Here let us see. Now Garima starts moving from a point P. Here is the explanation. So she is starting from the point P towards east. Now this is the east side. After walking some distance, she turns left. Now the direction is definitely towards the, obviously it is north, right? As per the rules I have given you all. What are the rules? This is the north. Okay, if she is moving towards the east, okay, this is the east side, no? And if she turns left, what she is going to get? North side, right? So you all can see to this. So obviously north is the correct option. Here only it is given, right? So obviously the north option is the correct option. So you all can see north is the correct option. Option B is the correct option. Now moving towards the next example. Now here is your next example. You all can take down. Joseph is facing the stadium. He makes a 3/4 turn to the left. What will be he facing now? So this is the school, this is a home, this is stadium, this is the railway station. So it says that, what it says, Joseph is facing the stadium. He is facing the stadium. He makes 3/4 turn. 3/4 turn to the left. So everywhere it will be 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Here it is 1/4. It will be 1/4, right? 1/4, 1/4. Everywhere it will be 1/4, right? So if it's facing towards the stadium, so what it is going to be? So let us see the using the example. Let us see. Here I have given you all the explanation right over here. In the 1/4 turn, Joseph will face home. In the second 1/4, okay. In the first 1/4 turn, Joseph will face home, right? First 1/4. In the second 1/4 turn, he will face railway station, and the 1/4 turn of, or in the complete 3/4 turn, he will face towards the school. Okay. So 1/4 turn. Okay, 1/4 turn is what? Towards the home. Then it will be a railway station. Then it is school. So which option is the correct option? So here option A is the correct option. School is the correct option. You can take down this. Here is the explanation part. I have given you all over here. The explanation part is right over here. Okay. Now moving towards the next part. Okay. The next example. Let us see the next example. Rahul is facing his home. Now there is a powerhouse, there is a mango tree, there is a highway and Rahul's home. So he is facing towards his home is already given. Now what is the first question? Rahul will face the river if he makes to his right a 1/2 turn or 3/4 turn or 3/8 turn or 5/8 turn or none of this. So if he is facing towards the river, okay, Rahul will face the river if he makes a right turn. So right turn means right side it should move, right? So there will be one more line which will pass, okay? And if it is moving towards the right, it will take 1, One side this will be 1, or it is going to be 1 upon 8 plus, again it will go like this, so it will be 1 by 8 plus, so obviously which is the correct option? 1 upon 8, so it will get 3 upon 8. So Rahul will face the river if he makes to his right. This is right side, okay? Moving towards this means right side. So it will make 3 upon 3 by 8 turn, right? 3 by 8 turn it will become, okay? So let me rub this part. Explanation part I have given you all over here. All can take down the explanation part, okay? Now Rahul is facing his home. So Rahul will face the river if he makes 1 by 8. So 1 by 8, 1 by 8. So this will become 1 by 8, 1 by 8, and here also it will become 1 by 8. That's why it will become 3 upon 8 turn to his right. Okay. So I can take down this explanation part. Okay. So I hope you have understood the explanation part of the first. Now moving towards the next question. Second is, if Rahul makes 5 upon 8 turn to his left, he will face. Now here options are given to you all. Okay. Here everywhere there are options given to you all. C will be highway, D will be apple tree, or none of this. So option A was river and option B was powerhouse. So if he is making 5 upon 8 turn to his left, he will face which one? So how many turns they said? 5 upon 8 turns. 5 upon 8 turns means what? It will move here. This will be 1 upon 8 plus, again it will move here, 1 upon 8 plus, again 1 upon 8 plus, again 1 upon 8, 5 times, right? Plus 1 upon 8. So here it will stop. So what is the answer? This will be 5 upon 8, and 5 upon 8 is the river. Okay. So obviously which portion it will be? River is the answer, correct answer. Here I have given you all the explanation part over here. Explanation of the second part, okay. If Rahul makes 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 8 5 times turn, it will give you 5 upon 8 turn. To his left, he will face river. Obviously, which option is the correct option over here? River is the correct option, okay. Now moving towards the next example, let us see the next example. To face apple tree, Rahul has to make, to face apple tree has to make how many turns now? 3 by 4 is the option, 3 by 8 is the option. Here options are given, right? So which option is the correct option? See, he can face either towards the right or left. It is not mentioned, okay? So what we are going to do over here is, so he will turn, if you take it towards the right side will be like this, okay, here. So he has to face which one? I have said to face apple tree, okay. To face apple tree, Rahul has to make, so he has to face this apple tree. He has to face the apple tree. It's moving towards the right side, so it will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So it will be, what will be the answer? 7 upon 8 turn towards its right. Okay. So let me rub this part. So 7 upon 8 by 8 is the correct answer. You can take down here also the solution is given. This is the third part. Okay. Meaning the explanation of the third part. To face apple tree, Rahul has to make 1 upon 8 turn to his left, or 1 upon 8. This is 7 upon 8 times turn. So towards his left, towards his right. Okay. So which answer is the correct option for this one? 7 upon 8 turn to his right is the correct option. So option C is the correct option over here. Okay, all can take down this. Okay, very important concept for bank exam and any other competitive exam. Now moving towards the next example, you all can take down which one of the following is incorrect for the given diagram. You all can draw this diagram. Okay, here some points are given: A, P, I, H, O, D, N, E, J, B, K, F, L, C, M, G, M is given here. The direction is given. Okay, this is south, this is north, this is east. Okay, this is what north, this is east, and this is west part. Okay, so this concept you all should understand. Now it says which one of the following is incorrect from this. Okay, now here let me write it down directly that option B is incorrect. Okay, incorrect. So the correct option is from this is B, because point B is in the northeast of M. Here explanation is given. Point A is in the northwest of M. Point B is in the southeast of M. Southwest of M, but it says northeast of M. So this is the incorrect, right? So point E is in the west of M. Point H is in the north of M. So you can see this. Therefore, the statement in option B is incorrect. Okay. So option B you all can mark. Next, moving towards the next example, that will be your example number. Is the next example you all can take down. How many letters will appear the same if we rotate the given letters by 1/2 turn? HEM, hamtoxin. So here options are given. So option C is the correct option. Okay. So why option C is the correct option? I have given you all the explanation right over here. So here the letter H, O, X, I and N will appear the same if we rotate the given letter by 1/2 turn. Okay. So there are how many letters now? 5 letters. Only 5 letters will rotate. Okay. Next, moving towards the next example, I can take down. How many letters will not appear the same if we rotate the given letter by 1/2 turn? So O, X, A, Z, I and E is given. Your option is given to you all. And here option C is the correct option. Why option C is the correct option? All the letters except 2 letters A and E will appear the same if we rotate them by 1/2 turn. Okay. So I can take down this easy explanation very now. Okay, next moving towards next example. Next example, Amit walks towards west. After traveling some distance, he takes a right turn, and traveling some distance, he again takes a right turn. In which direction he will be facing now? Now here some options are given to you all, right? So explanation part also I gave you all already. Okay, here only is the explanation part. So here let me write down option D is the correct option. Why option D is the correct option? Here Amit walks towards west. Okay, Amit walks towards west. After traveling some distance, he takes a right turn. Okay, the starting position is over here. So Amit is walking towards the west. After traveling some distance, he takes right turn, and traveling some distance, he again takes right. In which direction he will be facing now? Obviously, it will be the west side. So if he is moving like this, going towards the north and then coming back towards the east side. Okay. So this is the explanation part. Okay. Now you can take down this. So therefore you can say here Amit will be facing east direction here. So this the correct option is here. Next, moving towards the next example. Next example is says that, let me rub this part. Okay. Next example is, one morning Manoj and Lalit were walking towards each other face to face at a crossing. If Manoj's shadow was exactly to the left of Lalit, which direction was Lalit facing? So here, what is given? One morning, Manoj and Lalit were talking towards each other. So Manoj and Lalit was talking to each other face to face. Now face to face they were talking to each other. Okay? If Manoj's shadow was exactly to the left of Lalit, so Manoj's shadow was left of Manoj's shadow is left of Lalit. Okay, left of Lalit. So if Manoj's shadow was exactly to the left of Lalit, which direction was Lalit facing? So which direction Lalit was facing? Okay. Now obviously the Lalit was facing towards the north direction. Here. He will be facing north direction, right? So it is given over here. I hope you all can see this clearly, okay? You all can write down. Therefore, the Lalit was facing north direction. So which is the correct option over here? Option C is the correct option, north direction, okay? Here. And the rules are very important, okay? So I've already taught you all the rules. You'll have to study so that you all will be able to solve this, okay? So I have given you all the link in the description of all the competitive bank exam, that reasoning and aptitude, the important concepts related to many things. I have already given you all the link in the description, the playlist of bank exam I have given you all. So you all can like, share and subscribe for more interesting notes, okay, on reasoning and aptitudes. The explanation part also I gave you all. And I hope you have understood today's class. Let me wind up here only, and thanks for watching.